14 days of therapy truths, so basic, you'll be mad no one told you. For day 5, we are covering that agriculture was invented by humans. But wait, don't leave. I promise this is related to therapy, because what we're really talking about is the question of what is the number one thing that makes us as a human species feel safe in this world. And the answer is not shelter. And the reason it's not shelter is because as a species, there was a time before we could depend on shelter. And that is because there was a time before we had invented farming. Once we invent farming, it makes sense to build a little house next to a stable source of food. But before we have a stable source of food, when we're traveling with migratory animal patterns to seek food, we can't build a house. So shelter is not the number one source of safety for our species. What does that leave then? It leaves each other. It leaves human connection. I want you to imagine that you are a hunter back in hunting gathering days, and you are out in a hunting party with your community and your weapons. When you're with your people, you are a predator. The second that you get separated from your community, you have instantly become prey, and your body and your nervous system knows it. And that instinct, that knowledge is wired deeply into our DNA, into our cellular memory as a species. And so nowadays, hundreds of thousands of years later, it still remains true that shelter is not our primary source of safety. It remains another human being. And that is especially true for us when we are children. So as a child, no matter how much shelter I have, no matter how much food in the fridge, if I do not have another human being consistently and stably present with me, both physically and emotionally, my body will register that as a danger. If my parent is working long hours, is away from the house, chronically depressed, can't get out of bed, my body will register that as a danger to me. We are animals and we feel like prey. And so at the end of the day, what we're talking about is childhood trauma. If you have found this video helpful, follow for more of